YouTube, what's going on? I got a video for y'all. The cops find a man with dementia in bed with a propped up horse body. You know what I'm saying? I seen that title, I was like, oh, this shit gonna right here gonna be be something serious. So I'm we're finna get into this video and watch it and see it.
Yeah. It sounds like muffled. Yeah, we both hear it. Come in. Police!
I opened the door. I saw pieces of her on the floor.
What the fuck?
Albuquerque Police Department. We are not going away. You're not free to leave. You need to follow our directions or force will be used against you.
I need a puke. I need a puke.
Man said I need to puke. Damn.
It's Thanksgiving Day, and a retired couple in Albuquerque, New Mexico has invited their family over for a holiday dinner. But when the family members arrive, they find the house locked up tight and no one is answering the door.
What
Fearing
the
the worst,
fuck?
they break in.
Imagine you a police officer on call, bro, and you going, doing your job, and out of nowhere, bro, you walk into a crib, crazy man with a body, put a body in there, man. That would freak me the hell out, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to continue working up to seeing something like that. That gotta fuck your mind up. That gotta fuck
Only
your
to
mind
find
up.
a revolting scene of unimaginable horror inside the house. It's early afternoon on November 24th, 2022, when a woman named Tammy calls 911 with grave concerns about a family member.
911 emergency.
Yeah, I need to get PD over to my brother's house. We need a welfare check. Something's wrong.
Okay.
We can't get in the
Welfare
house,
check.
and they're expecting everyone for Thanksgiving.
Okay, so you're at the house right now and just knocking on the door and nobody's answering?
Yeah.
So he
Oh,
did
where
this
are you
shit.
at?
He did this shit on Thanksgiving. On Thanksgiving, when he had people coming over, they're gonna be like, wait, where your wife at? She in the bed.
What's the address?
The opportunities for a cybersecurity professional are near endless.
ECPI University cybersecurity graduate.
Tammy gives the dispatcher a Northwest Albuquerque address before explaining that her brother has underlying issues that add a layer of urgency to the situation.
Does your brother have any like medical problems, mental problems?
Yes.
And what does he have?
He has the same thing Robin Williams had. It's a form of dementia.
Does he live with somebody?
Yes, he lives with his wife inside somewhere. We don't know what's going on. Him and her are here, and they're expecting us all for Thanksgiving, and no one can get a hold of them all morning.
He got
Okay,
dementia.
Here and
Okay, well, I was worried that your brother was there alone and something happened, like he fell. So the brother and the wife, nobody's answering the door, but the wife should be there also.
Yes.
Despite the fact that Carlin DeNio's wife, Connie, is there to care for him, Tammy's concerns are only growing. She recalls the conversation she had with Connie that may be relevant.
She did say, I think yesterday, that he was having kind of a hard time. He'd been having a hard time. So we don't know what that means. That could mean anything, you know.
Yeah, okay.
It's such a terrible disease he has.
If anyone knows Carlin's state of mind, it's his wife Connie, who keeps a detailed diary of his highs and lows. In one entry, she writes, "He's walking without a walker, even eating real food. This FTD is crazy up and down." On this day, Tammy fears that her brother may have reached a low point.
Yeah, he has had ideations.
Okay.
Yeah, I told her that.
Okay, I set up the call, and we're going to get somebody out there as soon as we can. They try to get somebody within 30 minutes if possible.
But Tammy isn't content to wait around.
Should we kick the door open?
I mean, I can't advise that. It's really up to you. If you think that something is wrong, I mean, you have to, follow whatever you believe.
I do think something's wrong.
Tammy's fear is evident, but it's unlikely she envisions the nightmare that awaits her inside.
Yeah, we have a homicide with my uncle.
What happened?
I don't know the situation, but my mom just said homicide. He's in there
I need
with the wife.
Hold on. Who is deceased?
My uncle's wife. My aunt. He killed her.
Oh my God.
We need to find out where he is, if he has a weapon, how is she
Does he have
dead?
a weapon? She says she doesn't know. He's in the back room. How did she die? She's
Oh
just
my. What the fuck? I think you going to check on your people like, damn, maybe he heard of something the whole time. He didn't handle something terrible. Like he done did something horrible. Like, and you walked in on that, seeing that, bro. Could you imagine walking in, seeing a head or whatever on the, from the body?
remembered.
Okay. It's okay.
Oh,
That's
I know.
crazy, bro.
I know.
oh, buddy boy, you know?
Yes.
His traumatized mother gets back on the phone, nearly unable to believe what she's seen in her brother's
Dang,
bedroom.
bro.
I opened the door. I saw pieces of her on the floor, and he was kind of in the bed, and he kind of looked at me. But there's pieces of her all over the bedroom.
Well, okay, so what pieces did you see of her? I know it's disturbing.
I just,
Boy,
I
I'd
just
throw
like
up,
backed
boy.
out.
What did you see, though? Did you see her hands, legs,
Yes.
face? Did you
Maybe
see?
her face.
Okay. So he saw you?
Yes.
Did he say anything?
Nothing. I backed out. I just backed out and told everybody, get out, get out, get out.
You guys are supposed to have Thanksgiving there?
Yes.
No, ain't no Thanksgiving, boy. Thanksgiving
Unable to
over
come to
with,
grips
boy.
with what she
You don't think he could do that?
No, I think he could. I think he did. I know he did.
Okay.
She
Okay.
said, I know he did.
Oh, God. I never will get over this. Okay, here's PD now.
Do you see them? Do they see you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry, okay?
Okay.
I'll pray for you. You take care. Bye.
The family members have been inside. Carlin Dano. Denio.
I'm gonna switch to lethal. Okay. And cover that front door. Just watch your back around this corner. You got it. Take a step back. Yeah. Perfect. Cover me. Why?
Damn, he's gonna go. What is that? You got a shotgun?
Can you clear that vehicle?
I would have a shotgun too, man. I heard he dismembered his wife. Oh boy, I'm bringing a shotgun too. What are you talking about?
Carlin, this is the Albuquerque Police Department.
Damn, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4
Police
cop
officers
cars.
begin flooding into the neighborhood, all of them hoping they can avoid any violence while apprehending Carlin.
If you can hear me, can you tell me if you're okay? Do you need help or medical assistance?
With no response from inside the house, the police try to gather more information from Tammy and her family, who are watching the tense scene from the street.
Oh my goodness, bro.
I'm the initial caller.
Are there any?
Man, Taylor said that shit so bad he had to get him a cigarette, man. That man say he's stressing, man. He just witnessed dismemberation, man. This is crazy. Boy, gotta get that. He said he had to get him a cigarette, man.
Guns inside the house?
No guns. Yeah, he doesn't believe in guns, which is kind of wild. But he's obviously got something because of what he did. So we don't know what kind of object, tool, weapon he might have. You know. So okay. All right.
He's very tiny. He only weighs like 90 pounds.
Say you don't believe in guns. Like I feel people with the gun stuff, but I gotta believe in guns, man. I ain't got one yet, but I promise I'm gonna get one soon, man. You gotta believe in guns because you never know what happened. Just like the dream I had, bro. That's besides the point. I ain't gonna talk about the dream I had, but you gotta have a gun, man. It's important to have a gun.
Okay. So that'll
Just for protective purposes.
Okay. And
You know
when
what
I
I'm saying?
went into the bedroom, I just opened the door and he was laying kind of crosswise in the bed and she's on the floor. And I was so horrified by what I saw. And he like kind of moved and looked at me and I just like backed out.
Okay.
I could probably go in and get him to come out.
No, we're not doing anything
Okay.
like that. Okay.
Because-
not when it's like this moment.
No.
He'll run if he sees that, he might try to,
Okay.
Well,
he's clearly dangerous.
Tammy says what every officer already knows, and they can't afford to assume that Carlin is unarmed, no
Yeah.
matter what the family reports.
Attention residents in the area. Mr. Delco, the Albuquerque Police Department's a police emergency.
Yep.
Carlin, this is the Albuquerque Police Department.
Damn. Shit crazy, bro.
The open garage door. With nothing in your hands.
Around the back of the house, cops try to get a better vantage point.
Okay, here, hold this one. Or can you hold this for a sec? That way we can try to get good position on it.
but the bedroom's up straight ahead, so.
Could you imagine, bro? You find out dude just dismembered his whole wife. Like, that's crazy.
Trying to think, man.
I think we just hold here until
I
LT
could go
says.
into their yard and hold, but it's deep on that side, I think. Too.
It's deep on both sides on all of this.
No, I'm trying to look into these people's yards. Oh, just hold the other.
Out on the street, Tammy insists the family did everything possible to avoid just such a tragedy.
See, here's what I don't understand. Like, when this all happened, we told them you got to get rid of all butter knives, whatever. Okay. So why the hell are there knives in there?
So what we would like you guys to do is just kind of step back. We have it from here, okay? We're going to do our best to make sure that there's a peaceful resolution.
They got to have some type of knife. You know, they got to cook food and stuff.
At this point, we'll keep you abreast of what we're doing and why, if you want to, okay?
He does have like dementia kind of.
Yeah, he's just not there.
Where he might be looking, but there might not be.
Yeah, he might
understand.
seem perfectly.
So,
but he's not.
But he is not okay.
Carlin has been diagnosed with a form of frontotemporal dementia, a disorder that can lead to violent behavior in a small percentage of patients. Police must keep this diagnosis in mind as they attempt to make contact.
Carlin, this is the Albuquerque Police Department.
Albuquerque.
We are not going away. You're not free to leave. You need to follow our directions or force will be used against you. I need you to walk out the open garage door with your hands up and empty. Come outside.
That shit crazy, bro.
Meanwhile, Carlin's siblings, Tammy and Darren, try to impress upon the police their fears about how this confrontation could play out.
He has had ideations in the past, so I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get shot or something. It wouldn't surprise me. Okay.
Although he doesn't have any weapons other than knives. I know that the police presence will scare him really bad, and he probably will not comply. But you guys could take him down in seconds.
Carlin's family believes that he poses no particular threat to law enforcement, but that doesn't mean the police are going to let their guard down.
Any chance he came with a firearm, you just go behind me and get cover, okay?
Yep.
I know he's there, but just...
Hey,
somebody, hey!
Albuquerque Police, come out with your hands up. Show yourself.
Movement, Sarge!
Show yourself. Let me see your hands.
Sir, come outside.
Come outside to the sound of my voice.
I'll let you do that.
Do it with your hands up and empty.
Garage.
We just heard it, on that side, sir. We just heard some noise on the garage, like someone talking, possibly from inside. Right? You heard it, right?
Yeah.
It sounded like muffled.
Yeah, we both hear it. It's coming.
Police! You have eyes?
All right, there they go. They're going down on his
Oh, it's right there in the doorway. He's in the doorway. Yeah. Yeah, he's right here in the doorway. He just collapsed. He's up. What? Hey, move your vehicle up. Move this vehicle up to here so we can get eyes on.
Marlon, you're okay, buddy. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Come on out and talk to us.
What do you want? Keep going, sir. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep coming. Keep coming. Right here. Stop. Stop. All right, he's naked, covered in blood.
You gotta use their car's cover, my nigga.
Hey, Justin, I'll take over command. You want to move up with your rifle? What's his name? Arlen? Hey, Arlen. Arlen. Hey, Albuquerque Police Department, okay? I need you to crawl towards us, okay?
Carlin is either unwilling or unable to
Albuquerque. Is
comply.
this in Canada? I think is Albuquerque in Canada. Am I tripping? I don't know, bro. I might be tripping, but
Which
is it
leaves
Canada?
the police with only one option.
Okay, so listen, if we're gonna step up and take him into custody, Dio, you hold him. Yes, sir. I'm gonna get as close as I can and hold the open door. You guys get him into custody. You guys good with that? We have a less lethal up.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we got a 40.
So we're gonna
Got
do
the 40
If
on
you
there.
go taser, I'll go taser.
We're gonna do a two-gun front. You hold him. I got the open door.
The vehicle in the garage has already been cleared. Okay.
Yeah, I
got
think it's
taser in case
Canada.
we need it. I'm gonna come
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Hands up.
Albuquerque.
Go on your stomach.
Or is that Wisconsin? I don't know.
Let's drag him on his back all the way up here to the driveway.
Okay, I gotta go back to back with the deal. Hold him. I got the open door.
Hey, Chris. Yeah. Flip him onto his back.
Yep.
Just drag him out.
Let them know in the back that we have the house. Cross covers on the door.
I don't know if that's him or somebody else. We have rescue en route, Eric.
Yep.
Yep.
Stand up. Sit up.
Somebody gets out of the house.
All the way up.
Stand up. Do it now.
Hey, right here. Sit on the rock. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Put up, your wife is crazy, bro.
Don't move.
Rescue stepping up there.
Don't move. Yeah, that's fine.
Carlin appears weak and disoriented, and when he begins talking to the police, his comments are even more troubling than his appearance.
It's something I don't know what to do.
We got help on the way for you, all right, sir?
There's no help for me.
No?
No. What are we going to do, Thomas?
We're going to get you some help, bud.
There is no help for me. I've already died.
The officers aren't sure how to respond to that declaration, but there are more urgent concerns to deal with at the moment.
How many do I have with you? You got 4 behind you.
Boy, that shit disturbing, man.
When you go in, you're gonna step right here to my.
This is real life. Like, this ain't no movie shit. This is like real deal, nigga. Real life. This nigga said, I'm already dead. What?
Light, and everybody's gonna go with Dio, stack up on him, and I'm gonna hold everything right, and then I'll figure it out when we get in. All right, everybody in lethal.
My bad. Just felt like I had to do that.
I'm with you. That's all what you have, Dio.
So, that look at the master bedroom there. Let's move a little forward so we can check this hallway. Police department!
Though the officers have every reason to believe that their only suspect is out on the sidewalk, they must carefully sweep the house to make sure no additional threats await them inside. However, nothing is going to prepare them for the horrific discovery they're about to make.
Now, you guys are good to hold. You're coming with me. Got it. Okay, you're going to step in and hold the hallway. Dio, me and you are both going into this room. Yes, sir. Right here. Go. Ready? Let's get through. Okay. We gotta clear it. Yep.
Cover your head over there, Sarge.
Man, what the fuck, bro?
Stuff all over the bed.
That's that human coming out, boy.
The severely dismembered body inside. There's no need for rescue. Clear? Clear. Sarge.
The grotesque sight has some officers heading quickly for the exits.
Damn.
I need a puke. All right, take it outside. Hold there.
Boy, hell no, bro.
He's coming out. 34. It's a 34. 34 coming out the window.
Damn, boy.
Oh. Yeah, I'm good.
Damn, boy. I would have threw up too, seeing something like
The
that.
brutality of the bloody crime scene sends one officer looking for an alternative way out of the house.
Man.
Meanwhile, the exquisitely upsetting nature of the murder is reflected in the way the cops check on each other in the aftermath.
All right?
Yeah, no, I ain't
in a while. That's probably the worst one I've ever seen. Yeah.
My stomach just got turned in there, man. I had just scarfed down a bunch of turkey.
You alright, bro? No, I know.
Boy, hell nah, man. I would have been fucked up. I wouldn't been able to do no shit like that, boy. Hell nah, boy.
While the police do their best to respond to each other's needs, they also have in custody the man who has the answers to who may have caused this murder.
I see all of you guys.
Huh?
I see all of you.
You see
all my goodness, man.
What does that look like? He's got one. We see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
How you doing?
Man. This nigga psycho.
I don't know.
Wait, yeah, dimension.
Do you have any cuts on you?
Yeah, I'm totally mutilated.
You are. We need rescue up here.
That don't make
rescue up here, though.
That ain't funny. I ain't laughing like that, boy. It's not funny like that in that sense. I'm not trying to laugh like that, but the way he said I'm totally mutilated. That's crazy to say.
They're coming, sir.
I'm sorry to do this to everybody.
I mean,
We'll talk about it, okay? Where do you have your cuts? You said that you're totally
Well, that would
mutilated.
freak me out though, boy.
Okay, so I mean, you're still walking around.
Not real.
Where on your body? All over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carlin's statements may seem off-kilter, but it's now almost clear that he may have taken Connie's life.
He's got cuts, he's got lacerations.
Ain't no may in that. Don't say may. Ain't no may. Ain't no maybe. Ain't no possibly. Ain't no allegedly. He did that shit. He did that shit. He did that shit. He did that. Ain't no maybe in that shit. Fuck you. Hell no, maybe. Shit no. He did that. He did that shit.
All 60 Adam. Were we direct on 43? He's got a very large laceration on his inner thigh. Do it.
Why they got the blur out? I already seen his face.
We're not gonna let him go 10-7 here.
I already seen his face. And the blur is wasted.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
shit.
gonna hurt, sir.
Yeah.
You gotta do it, man.
Dude, tighten that shit up on that leg, man.
Yeah, it's very close.
Damn, I feel sorry for him, though, bro.
Right. You're doing good.
He don't even know what he's doing. That's the thing. And that dementia, boy, they gotta be the worst, like one of the worst diseases to have to like see your people go through because there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can really do.
Good, man. You're doing good. It's gonna hurt. I'm sorry, sir. It's gonna hurt.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Yes, sir.
I see you still. No!
There you
Let him
go.
know, tourniquet's been applied to his leg due to a large laceration.
He documented on the cat that we applied a tourniquet to his right leg.
When Tammy speaks with investigators, she reveals that this isn't the first time they've had to get the police involved.
When he had one of his episodes way back when he was first really bad, he was pounding on his chest. This is what got him locked up in the Mayo Clinic. He had disappeared for 7 hours in the car, and there was a silver alert put out on him, and that was when we realized that he's bad.
Indeed, there is still a tweet the Gilbert, Arizona Police Department put up from 2020, looking for the public's help in locating Carlin Denayo. When he was eventually found, Tammy says that he was in a frenzied state of confusion.
That was the year of COVID, and he got locked up for like 3 weeks in a psych ward there because he was undiagnosed. Nobody knew what was going on except he was, obviously trying to stab himself to death and hurt himself. But he would say things like, "I can't find my soul. I can't find my soul." And he would try to stab it to his chest. And I'm wondering if that's what he was doing to Connie, his wife, maybe he was trying to find her soul or something.
There is a twisted motive behind this horrific crime, and it will soon be explained by Carlin himself, along with the dark truth about how exactly he did it. For now, however, Carlin keeps both the cops and the medical workers occupied with his strange proclamations on the ride to the hospital.
See what happened was?
Or to just get it out, I can take it.
I saw Mark died.
Bro.
The more I hurt myself, the more I was gonna hurt. Yeah. That was really dumb.
You don't know, didn't mean to do it?
I did, and I was already dead.
Sorry.
Kill me.
Carlin's demeanor is strange, but his temperament is mild, which may be why today's explosion of violence comes as such a shock to his family.
I talked to my sister a couple hours ago, and she had said when she was talking to Connie last week that she said, "Carlin's not doing that good. He's been having some episodes." And she said, "Well, what do you mean?" And she said, "He's been waking up at night really anxious." And my sister asked her, "Do you think that he would hurt you?" And she said, "Oh, no, he would never hurt me. It's himself that he wants to hurt."
She was wrong about that.
It's terrible. He would never
And
harm a
she was
fly
wrong
in
about
real
that.
life.
Yeah, I'm back. But only because you have not downloaded Pi Adblock.
Whatever extenuating factors led Carlin to kill his wife, they also led him to do it in a manner so extreme that the story is beginning to spread. One neighborhood woman shares a text sent to her by a retired cop.
He said that they'd probably be here about the next 7 hours, and it's the worst scene the responding officer has seen in 20 years.
Jeez.
That poor woman, I just hope she didn't suffer.
The following day, detectives go to the hospital to learn more about Connie's suffering from the man who inflicted it. But first, they must determine how much Carlin understands about what's happening around him.
I'm just going to ask you a couple questions, okay?
Yeah,
Do you know where you're at right now?
I know where I'm at.
Can you tell me where you're at?
I'm not both places.
What do you mean by both
I'm
places?
in Albuquerque, New Mexico, UNM Hospital, and I'm forever locked into
unsaved eternity.
What does that mean?
It means nothing anybody can do, including you or me. Pain. You can see my neck.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm guilty.
Okay.
Of everything.
Do you know who the president is?
Yeah, not Trump, but Biden.
Okay. Do you know what today is?
Day after Thanksgiving.
Okay. You know what year it is?
2022.
Okay.
Carlin's answers are correct, and he seems coherent. The detective reads him his rights before attempting to find some sense in yesterday's madness. However, nobody could have anticipated the bombshell Carlin was about to drop.
Okay, so to start from the beginning, tell me as much as you can in as much detail as you can recall.
Today? Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Oh my. It's been going on for years. Building fake me, and finally I just lost it and couldn't control what I did. And now I gotta pay with so much pain. I won't ever be able to go to court or the lawyer or anything like that, unfortunately.
So you had said it's been building for years.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Just hatred.
What? Hatred.
Disrespect. That sort of thing.
Okay.
No, I just jumped out of bed and decided today was the day to inflict that much pain on Connie, unfortunately, and myself, and you guys, everybody. Yeah, I'm sorry that Connie got the worst.
So you mentioned you had jumped out of bed.
Yeah.
And what time was that at? Do you remember?
That was about 5, 6 o'clock.
In the morning?
Bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe 7.
So you got out of bed. Where was Connie?
She was in bed.
And then what happened?
You can see what happened. I just totally mutilated her. Poor girl.
Okay. Was she sleeping in bed?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
She woke up when I got up and
so when Connie woke up, you said she woke up when you woke up, and you got out of bed. Did Connie say anything?
she said, "What are you doing? What are you doing up?"
What did you tell her?
I said, "Well, today's the day." I could sit here and deny it, but it's true.
It's not funny, bro. No, I apologize, man. But
What's happened?
Of course.
How did you get injured?
Cut myself a couple of times when I turned it on myself.
When did you turn it on yourself?
During and after I was finished with what I did to her.
Carlin's description of the murder is dispassionate, and he takes the same tone in regard to himself.
I understand, like you said, that you turned it on yourself during and after.
I deserve to suffer too.
Okay.
It's not as badly as I made her suffer.
Okay. Where did you turn the knife on yourself?
All legs, upper body, neck.
The hatred and the disrespect that you mentioned earlier, was that hatred somebody else had for you?
No, it's hatred I had for everybody and the man upstairs.
Why do you have that hatred?
I just started realizing what a failure I'd been and resentful of myself, basically. Resentful of the way I had turned out, and I just kept building.
When it comes to the ultimate question of motive, Carlin's answer is as brief as it is unsettling.
Was there a reason you did so much?
I thought I was taking revenge on God, I guess.
how you gonna be revenge?
It's unlikely that this deranged logic will bring peace to the family, and Carlin does not explain himself further. As investigators prepare to officially file charges against him over the coming days, his health declines. And perhaps all along, Carlin knew the fate that awaited him.
I won't be going anywhere.
No, you're under arrest.
Oh yeah.
So an officer will be outside your door until you are good enough to leave the hospital. And then
I will never be.
Why do you say that?
I can't get better like this.
Okay.
Carlin's last words to the police turn out to be prophetic. Only 3 weeks after the murder, the detective reaches out to Carlin's daughter, Lisa.
Hi, is this Lisa?
This is her.
Hey, it's Detective Watts. How are you?
Good.
Have you spoken with anybody from the hospital today?
Yes, they informed me that Dad passed away earlier this evening.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to reach out and make sure somebody had made contact with you so that way you were aware.
Yeah.
Carlin died while still under hospital care on December 14th, 2022. The following day, the detective meets with Lisa to return her mother's devices. But if he expects to find a grieving daughter, Lisa's reaction is perhaps surprising.
How are you guys holding up?
Good.
It was starting to get really stressful thinking about all the legal side of everything. So this is actually, I mean, well, like, it's a blessing, really. Yeah.
The charges brought against Carlin Denayo by the state of New Mexico, which included one open count of first-degree murder, were dropped and the case dismissed upon his untimely death.
You heard it, right? Rest in peace to all the victims, man. To the victim and to him as well, because he didn't know what he was doing. I don't think. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, man. See ya.